Hello and welcome to Austin Bergstrom International Airport. We are headed, as the title suggests, to Orlando. Check it out, Austin has an infinity gate with tons of fantasy destinations. We spent the entire time waiting for the plane at this outdoor deck. That was tons of fun for me, just sitting with Flight Radar 24 open. We watched our plane taxi to the gate, which, by the way, we have a special treat. This trip is for my birthday, after all. You guys may notice there's not a lot of people. Yeah, we're in boarding group 1. Just wait. Never filmed the seats, but we're in row 1, baby! First class on Spirit was actually awesome. Basically the same price as it would have been to fly economy with like American or something, and a way better experience. And a beautiful sunset too. Food and drinks, Wi-Fi, bags, big seat, priority boarding. Yeah, great deal. I did record takeoff, but my phone for some reason didn't save the footage, and I'm mad. Absolutely incredible landing though, super smooth. We booked the entire thing through Universal's website, even the flight. It made everything super convenient and we were able to pay with both our cards at once, so definitely recommend that. We paid extra for Universal for the bus to take us to our hotel. This is nice! And cheaper than an Uber. So yeah, there's our journey to Universal. It honestly could not have gone smoother. Hello and welcome to the Universal Aventura Hotel. Let's check out our room. Let's see, so you come in and you got this nice big mirror. He's interrupting my room tour. I can't go show you in there now. It's like fancy thingy. And then you just got 2 beds, this like fancy light. And then we actually have a view of Cabana Bay. Ooh, focus. It won't focus, but that's where we stayed last time. There's the Volcano Bay. So yeah. Oh yeah, we got I got a birthday button, and then there's also a card. Good morning. In the hotel, they have like a wake up alarm thingy, and we did that, and oh my god, it wakes you up. It's like loud and it turns on all the lights in here. It's too early. We woke up at 7, but you know, that's like 6 a.m. at home. I'm wearing my birthday button and we got the fit. It's also like 58 degrees and I didn't bring a jacket, so we're gonna have fun today. We're taking the water taxi. Here we are! Thank you! Guys, wearing this birthday button's great. Everyone's telling me happy birthday, and I got this cool bracelet, and it's got like the rides and stuff. This is awesome! Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna go again on Hagrid's and Velocicoaster first, because we haven't been on those in like 3 years. We haven't been to these parks in 3 years. Here we are. First ride of the day will be Hagrid's. I almost have Velocicoaster. There we go. First ride of the day. We waited like an hour and 10 minutes. Stop number 2 of the day. The one and only Velocicoaster. Alright, we just got off Velocicoaster, row 5 this time. Last time we did front and back. I will say the inversion over the water, I think it's the Mosasaurus roll or whatever people call it, did seem better to me this time than last time. It was like crazy whippy. That was awesome. I do still think Terran is a little better, but it's still, Velocicoaster is just fantastic. Like, it's really good. Just got our refillable cups. This is fun. It's Mardi Gras. Row 5 is our row of the day. Both coasters and now the train. We've only been in row 5. Hogwarts Express. Well, I can't say that went to plan. We got in line for Gringotts. We did not ride it. We waited like a little under an hour, but it was basically down the whole time. And they basically were just kind of hinting like they don't know when it's coming back, but they think it'll be a while. So as we bailed out of line, they handed us express passes. And then we go to get our stuff out of the lockers and it wants us to pay, but we can't pay because our money is in the locker. And then so many people were having this issue, and then they're all going around having to manually reset every locker one at a time. It was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, We got express passes out of it. I mean, we certainly waited a lot of time. So we went on and rode Fast and Furious Supercharged just because they are getting rid of it. So may as well experience it. Not really all that great. It's something. The tram tour at Hollywood is so much better. Got me this giant cookie here at that place. However you say Richter, I think. Yeah, that place. Okay, we just rode Transformers, but wait. Show the ladybug. Is it still on you? Can the phone see it? I think so. Look, he is a ladybug. It just landed on him. We just rode the Transformers ride. I've never been on it. Spider-Man's definitely better because it, like, as Matthew and I were just saying, the Spider-Man one is a lot less choppy. Like, the motions are more fluid. So for motion sickness, it's just better. But Transformers was certainly, like, not bad or anything. So, yay to new experiences. Guys, we rode E.T. I've never ridden that before. And that was so cute and fun. I loved that. That one was an excellent ride. We're gonna try and go and make the Born Stuntacular show that's in 15 minutes because I've seen that show twice and I loved it. So I want to see it this time too. I've seen it every time I've been to this park. Update, I've gotten 4 of these total. So I got the Harry Potter one earlier and then I just got the E.T. and they even have one for the Born Stuntacular. How cool is that? Yo guys! They got a car driving! We've seen so many characters. Like, this is awesome!
They have a shark too.
This is so cool over here. We saw, oh, there's a Mardi Gras alligator thingy over there. So we saw the Born Stuntacular. I love that show. And we saw so many characters walking out. We saw Homer and Bart. We saw Doc on the way in from Back to the Future. And then we saw Scooby-Doo and the gang. And then we saw Marilyn Monroe. Like, there's so many. It's so fun. I have said it before, and I will say it again. I love The Simpsons. If it's your birthday and you have a button, you can get one of these for free from Flaming Moe's. How cool is this? It's so weird not seeing Rip Ride Rocket here. So we just got off of Villain Con. I cannot say that was exactly a great ride because it's weird. You hold the blaster so your arm gets tired, and then the tracking of where you're shooting and aiming is absolutely terrible, and everything on the screen is just happening everywhere, and it's just really confusing, and you don't know what you're doing. Not really their best work. We just did Revenge of the Mummy. That is such a good coaster. Also, it said there's like a 25-minute wait. We waited maybe 5. Like, that was awesome. I love that ride. The fire rooms are the best. Sadly, my drink leaked a little bit in the locker, but not like bad or anything. We're gonna head back now to Islands of Adventure. We just rode Kong. I've not been on that one before. Very cool, better than Fast and Furious, even though it's like the same kind of simulator thingy. I got totally sprayed with water. Both of us took a direct hit to the eyeball. We just got off Spider-Man. That is such a good simulator. I got really wet again. I keep having to dry my sunglasses, man. But we are going to aim for Dr. Doom's Fearfall. I love drop towers. This is one of the first ones I did. Okay, we just got off of Dr. Doom's Fearfall. I have not ridden that since 2017. So it's been quite a long time now since I rode that one. And I totally forgot. I find it funny. It's called Fear Fall, but it's not a drop tower. It's a shot tower. So I do find a bit of irony in that. But now for the coaster that made me an enthusiast. The Incredible Hulk. And I do mean incredible.
Favorite ride in the park.
We're going to Cat in the Hat now. But just got off the Hulk. Oh my god, I love that coaster. Both of us were like grayed out for the entire first part during the Cobra roll and the first loop, like going into the tunnel. We were both grayed out like crazy. That is such an intense coaster. But it sparked my interest in coasters because like I was fascinated. It was my first launch coaster. So I wasn't like, it's a great launch. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. And just all the variety and elements. I was just like, wow, these things can do some really interesting things. I want to know more. And that's kind of how I became an enthusiast. So, it's always special every time I get to rewrite it. We just wrote Cat in the Hat. Fun fact, guys, I actually have a vendetta against Dr. Seuss. The short story in elementary school, my school in the announcements every morning would put every kid's birthday. And unfortunately, Dr. Seuss's birthday is the same as mine, March 2nd. And my school would forget to put my name in the announcements because they were making a gigantic deal about Dr. Seuss. And so even as a kid, I just was like, I have a giant vendetta against Dr. Seuss. So there's a fun story about my childhood.
My phone is...
Oh no, where'd he go? I was gonna get a video of him. There he is. He blends in. Matthew and I nearly stepped on our little guy. Sorry, dude.
Use this wand to make the bell on this beam up here ring, but only one time. All you need to do is point the wand as you concentrate. Well, that's some powerful magic in you, Katie. But a bit more than we are asking for, so that can only mean this is not your wand after all. Swish and flick as you say, Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Not exactly what we had in mind.
Not quite.
Reparo! Apparently this is not your wand either. Try this one. Excellent. It's a perfect fit. The wand of Aspen has chosen you, a wizard of strong mind, excellent for charm work, divination, and with a unicorn hair core. Your charismatic charm will help you on your way.
Guys, I got chosen. Oh, that's so fun. And I got like the Aspen wand with the unicorn hair, which is perfect because unicorns are definitely my favorite of the mythical creatures. So it's on brand. Check out my wand. All right, actually going through the arch. We had to walk from the Hogsmeade. These are gorgeous. I'd say I was pretty successful in the parade. One parade, and I got like an entire like handful. Oh, I love it. The wand thing is very, very hard. Also, okay, this was already like $69, okay? And apparently it's not even the second gen. I thought that they were like only selling the second gen. Yeah, whoops. But it's fun. I'm not exactly here all the time, so it's fine. But I wish it was more clear what was first or second gen. Oh, this is hard. Just did Men in Black. Oh my god. I pushed the red button and then my nail caught it, so I didn't get it all the way. So then he ended up pushing it first. And then he got like over 100,000 more points than me. And I think that's not fair. But no, that's a very good one. That's a very good one. But not my favorite of them. Of like the shooter dark rides. Back on the water taxi. And abruptly like that, the journey home begins. Yeah, glad the rain held off for our day at the park. It was beautiful, unlike our flying weather. It was a bit of a mess in the airport, to be honest. Basically, every restaurant by our gate was closed, so we had to go back to the main terminal area to get our food, where it was really crowded, and then take the train thing yet again back to our gates. We got lucky though, and while our captain said that turbulence was expected during the climb, I expected it too. We didn't really get any. Another smooth, really pleasant flight in first class on Spirit, which again, 10 out of 10. And might I point out what a stark difference between the weather in Orlando upon our departure and the weather in Austin upon our landing, because it looked gorgeous in Austin. First time in our lives, we're the first people off the plane. Well, I don't know about him, but for me, we're the literal first people off. Luggage acquired, guys. Oh my god, that was awesome. For once I'm actually filming this the day we got back, like I'm supposed to. The exhaustion from this trip hit me like instantly after we got home. Because I was like, oh, I'm not really all that tired. And then we get home and I'm just suddenly like, I'm going to fall over and die of exhaustion. It was a long day. Long couple days. And I have to go back to work tomorrow, yay. But I couldn't have asked for a better birthday. That was like insanely fun. Highly recommend going to Universal for your birthday. This year we're probably gonna forego a big coaster trip. I say that, but we already did Europe, and that's why we're gonna forego like a big summer trip like we've been doing. So I'm gonna do like a couple like smaller things this year. For sure gonna go to California's Great America. Just don't know when yet, but definitely going. So I'm looking forward to a lot of things closer to home for the rest of the year in general, though. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to make this long, but I also do recommend the first class thing on Spirit. I know it's like a newer thing they introduced, but both of our flights landed like at a good time in terms of like when they were scheduled. The flight to get back here today actually landed 30 minutes early, so great job, Spirit. But like it was basically a super similar price to what you would pay on American Airlines for the same trip in like basic economy, and yet on Spirit for that price you're getting like the big seat, like unlimited free food and drinks and free Wi-Fi, and it's not like even the slower Wi-Fi option, it's the faster Wi-Fi option. I was able to watch stuff on YouTube in great quality the whole flight just fine. Yes, I really, only positives, honestly. You feel so special when you finally get to like unfold the tray table from inside the armrest. You're just like, I've made it. Anyway, my voice sounds like it's had a time. I'm gesturing wildly with my hand. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm hoping to get this video uploaded soon. You'll find out when I actually upload it. Today is March 3rd. And, yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say. Not all that much, but... Oh, also the Aventura Hotel at Universal. I enjoyed it. I think Cabana Bay overall was like more fun, but I definitely liked Aventura because The rooftop bar was really cool, though the drink selection wasn't necessarily to my taste. But I really enjoyed it. Like, it was a very techie hotel, as you saw. So I recommend it. I personally would probably just go stay at Cabana Bay again, though, because it's a bit cheaper, and I really liked the breakfast options because there was more. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like it if you liked it. Share it if you think anyone else would be interested. Subscribe to see more content from me, like when Tormenta opens and for Codaland when that opens. So yeah, I'll see you all around at the parks. Bye!